So, the idea of embracing risk is all about looking at it as an opportunity to do something impactful, to create value in what you're doing. And when you're doing something as an entrepreneur, typically you're dealing with something that has a lot of unknowns. The idea is to get comfortable with that sense of ambiguity or that unknown, and to say that you are going to give it a try, but if it doesn't succeed, there is no stigma attached to it, there's no shame in having tried to do something and having failed, because the idea is you keep learning from that experience. The next time you do something, you're going to be doing it in a slightly different way, and you keep learning and failing forward. In Silicon Valley, we talk about failing forward, and that means that failing is not just failing, but it's a learning process. And I think that attitude of embracing risk and saying, I want to try to do something, whether it's successful or not, and of course we hope it's successful, that's almost a secondary point, but the point is the willingness to try. So I think that's what I wanted to explain. I find that, in general, I've worked with women founders, and I think that we hold ourselves back to some extent, and I think that, I'm a big risk taker, that's a bit part of my personal profile, but I see a lot of women kind of hold themselves back saying, maybe I have to think about a better time, what's the perfect time to do this, do I have all the right answers, am I capable of doing this, and we kind of sometimes question ourselves. A lot of that narrative that is in our heads can sometimes prevent us from doing the things that we really would ordinarily be great at. And I see some of our male colleagues being a little bit more bold to take that risk. So what I'd love to share with women founders is don't be afraid to take that risk, because otherwise people will not hear what all the ideas that are inside your head. And I think that we have amazing ideas, amazing capacities, and we need to be able to share this with the global scene. And so imagine if I didn't share my ideas, if I didn't share my thoughts, no one would know about what I'm thinking about. So I think, if we all are eager to share of ourselves, and as some of my other colleagues on the panel say yes to all of it, and embrace that process. And through that process, you learn a lot more about yourself, you learn about what you can contribute to the communities around you.